Help.
He slapped it, but it's still on the wall and he's looking at it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he killed it, but it's still on the wall. He's looking at it.
Is he gonna eat it?
Oh, it's still alive. Oh, he's touching it with his tongue.
Wow.
Oh, he dropped it while trying to eat it.
Take a picture.
You want to take a picture?
We're potting.
This is
Sniffing around for it, ladies and gentlemen.
this is better.
Find it, but he can't. Gosh dang carpet.
This is better play-by-play than Al Michaels on Monday Night Football, honey.
He's smacking his little cat lips together.
Aww. Is he gonna eat it?
I don't know. It's gone. He's trying to find it. He can't. I don't know where it is. Neither does he.
Rip.
Oh, I think no.
Are you sure he didn't eat it?
I don't know. He's sniffing around for it. Oh, I think he's eating it. Oh, he ate it. I think he's rubbing his nose and mouth in the carpet, trying to find it.
Oh my god. Booper!
Oh, I killed one earlier today.
You killed a spider?
Yeah.
Wow. You usually have me kill your spiders.
You weren't here.
Oh.
Absentee mother.
And oop.
How's that lean cuisine frozen pizza?
It's alright. I told you 6 out of 10. What?
Like it's so, and you put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
It would have been better in the oven. Everything is better
Marginally.
in the
Well,
oven.
yeah.
It takes longer. Like, well, that's just a life lesson. Like things that take longer are better.
Yeah. Totally.
But I've had many a Mama Celeste microwave pizza. Well, frozen pizza.
Totino's. Hello.
Totino's
Divine.
is fantastic. But I've had many a Mama Celeste frozen pizza via the microwave, and they're terrible.
Oh.
They're so bad. Like the vegetables and the cheese and the crust. Well, top to bottom is horrible. As you choose.
What do you do when a microwave or a frozen pizza has no oven instructions? Because that one only had a microwave instruction.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can just put it in the oven and cook it.
Well, that's your thing. Because I'll ask you, what do I roast this at in the toaster oven for how long? And you'll be like, 425 for 16 minutes. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I could have done it. I could have. But I didn't. Okay.
Okay. Because it was time sensitive for you. You wanted it immediately.
We were going to get Lennox.
Right.
So I actually thought about just eating it in the car while we drove.
A frozen pizza from the microwave while we were driving.
But instead I ate it and then we left.
By the way, so we picked up Lennox. So it's a whole deal what we've been through today with the boy. But we saw his friend on the street on Stonegate Boulevard.
The boys were walking.
Him and his homeboys. And we saw one of his homies throw a bottle of silly string.
Yeah.
Like we drove. First of all, Lennox's phone was dead. First of all,
let's go back. Go back.
Well, there's too much to go back and summarize. But we were looking for Lennox.
We couldn't find him because his phone was dead.
We had the general idea of where he was, what he was up to, what direction he was headed, his vicinity. So we became like a fucking police search party or whatever. APB on Lennox Abra Garcia. Do not shoot. Do not shoot.
So
Arrest.
We knew his general vicinity. So sure enough, we're driving down the road. We see a child.
Yeah.
Who's about his age.
Yeah.
And I knew it wasn't Lennox, but I was like,
a little taller.
That's a kid.
Yeah.
That might be one of his friends.
Mm-hmm. We pulled up and we saw it was his friend. And then Lennox and his other friend were 50 feet behind, which, okay, whatever. But So we drive past the first friend, and we see Lennox and his second friend. And his second friend has something in his hand, and he throws it to the side on the ground.
It looks like an aluminum can.
Yeah.
Your first thought was that a beer?
Yeah.
And and
like he sees a couple angry old parents.
yeah, and Lennox is like, "There's my parents," so immediately he
Right.
chucks it into the bushes.
Right. Like when I used to hide my weed in the shrubbery
What?
by that apartment complex when I was in 6th grade.
Oh my gosh!
Just kidding, Mom. But so he discards a cylindrical artifact of some sort. And so I was like, well, what was that? So Lennox hops in. We'd been looking for him. First of all, did we come off as bad? Like, we pulled up and it was like, we weren't like, Lennox, where the hell have you been? Get the hell in here. You're in trouble, mister.
No,
we were just
we
like...
saved that for later.
Yes.
No, we're just like, hey, get in. And then to his friends, we're like, bye, guys.
Yeah.
No, we were super cool and friendly.
Okay, bye. But it was still kind of... We still came off as kind of lame. Like, we were searching the mean streets of West Sacramento for a boy.
Well, anytime you're a parent, like, looking out for your child, you're lame in the kids' eyes.
You got to come off as uncool. And so Lennox hops in, and so I'm like, well, drive ahead 15 feet because I want to see what he threw to the side. And we drive ahead, and we still can't really tell because it's on the ground. And we're still in the car. But Lennox goes, oh, it's silly string. And we were like, what? And I was like, what is... Who are you? Tom Hanks and Big? What are you doing with silly string on the mean streets of West Sacramento? But what did we learn? Or what did we find out?
Lennox also had purchased a can of silly string, but his was already gone by the time we found them.
Right.
So I guess they'd sprayed each other.
Okay.
Or, I don't know. Or maybe the street, some bushes.
Where?
Some strangers.
Why? So many questions.
We're trying to figure out the mindset and thought process of 10-year-old boys.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's very nonsensical.
Yeah. Well,
But,
I hope they weren't spraying that crap in the Target. That'd be unruly.
I hope they weren't spraying it in the bushes around the lake where they were.
Yeah. There's ducks there.
There's hecka wildlife.
What about the ducks? And if they were spraying it on each other, okay, but you're in public.
I don't think it was on each other, though, because I didn't see any on any of them.
Yeah. Well, it discards very easily. It's just kind of...
It's quite sticky,
Listen, I saw Big, honey. Tom Hanks, okay, and the redhead. They sprayed silly string on each other in Tom Hanks's low-rent hotel room. Okay. But yeah, that was quite the deal. And well, the last time silly string was in our life was I bought some from Dollar Tree. I brought it to your old condo.
Yes.
And for some wicked, devilish reason, you had 2 gerbils?
Hamsters.
And I said, let's spray this silly string on the hamsters. Should I be saying this? Am I Michael Vick?
Well, no. And here's why it's okay. It wasn't directly on them. They were in their little plastic balls that they ran around the house in.
Yeah.
And we sprayed it on, or you and Lennox, I think, sprayed it on their plastic balls.
Luna may have participated. Yeah, we sprayed it on their balls. And their cages while screaming.
No, not their cages.
While screaming, torture.
Yes, you guys screamed torture.
It was crazy.
But no animals were harmed in the making of this podcast.
No, absolutely not. So I booked a couple tickets on Southwest for us to fly down to see my mom in November.
For her birthday.
Yes. And it's early October, and we're going to go down in mid-November. And this just kind of came on a whim, on a fluke. But yeah, it coincides perfectly with her birthday. And I was going to wait till January/February because a year or so ago, I was like, well, once a year I'll fly down. January/February, I will fly down. But I miss her, and as acrimonious and cantankerous as our relationship is, I do miss her, and I need that connection with her, that IRL, that in-person FaceTime. So I got a ad from whatever, Instagram or Facebook. By the way, Facebook is tracking my habits, and Instagram sells my data. Good.
I know. I get targeted with so many like beauty products and skincare products and clothing. I love it. I'm here for it.
You showed me, from a reputable firm in Southwest. It's legit, but you showed me an advert today from some makeup company. Well,
a couple months ago, I bought some skincare products or some makeup products.
You broke out,
a
right?
Facebook ad, and
it was not good.
It literally like gave me such a horrible rash, burning, pustules.
Yeah.
So I even had to go to my doctor to get some treatment because it was so horrible. So I've been really wary of just buying anything that goes on my skin from these random. But this one ad I got from this random company I've never heard of.
Right.
Oh, that advertisement got me.
Yeah, you showed me your telephone, your mobile cellular smart telephone. This ad while it was rolling or whatever, and you were like, should I get this? Can I get this?
Can I please?
I was like, and the ad, a lovely gal whose skin is magically rejuvenated overnight by this.
Yeah, the wrinkles disappeared.
Bullshit product. And I was like, stick to Sephora or Ulta or whatever.
Stick to what you can find in the Walmart and the Ulta.
Right. So I saw Southwest has ad tracking. We're all for it. You know who's against it? The mainstream media. Do you know why? Because the mainstream media competes with Facebook. It's all about ad dollars. So when you see Facebook sucks, Facebook is mean, Facebook sells your data, Facebook tracks you. Well, the newspaper / website / TV station / radio station wish they had your data because they advertise to you too. Anyways, sidebar. But so Southwest has a sale, and I was like, well, I'm gonna book something because I miss my mom. I need that connection. So I booked it. I called her. I was like, Mom, and I had the whole flight ready to go. I just needed to click complete purchase. So I ran it by her, and she was like, yeah, good. But we're going down there in about a month, and I'm looking forward to it. So instead of like once a year, I don't know. I didn't like the feeling of like, oh, I gotta go down in January, February, and that might sound bad, but I didn't like this overarching like, this is coming up. It gave me anxiety, for lack of a better word. So I was just like, well, whenever Southwest has a sale, we're just gonna book it. It's a couple $100 for me and you. Just me and you are going.
Right, you went alone back in February of this year.
Yeah.
So this is your second trip of this year going down there.
Yeah.
But I think it was good for you. When you went in February, I was like, you should go by yourself, just have some one-on-one time with your mom and your stepdad.
Yeah.
But you decided you want me to come along from now on.
You are my woman.
I mean, I'm happy to, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is our first time we're going to be flying on an airplane together.
Yes, true.
Very fun. Very exciting.
True. I think, just speaking off the top of my head, I would like once a year where we go, and then once a year where I go by myself. Because my mom and I one-on-one is a unique dynamic that cannot be replicated. And as much as I love you, and I'm sure as much as she adores you, honey, me and her were like a Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather.
Well, so you do think like every other trip should just be you solo?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's happy with that too.
Yeah. So call her up. This was Thursday night, because Thursday night the sale was over, but I had everything ready to roll. And I was like, Mom, these are the dates, November 18th.
Yeah.
19th. And she was like, yeah, cool. Which is a Friday and Saturday night. Fly down Friday morning, early Friday morning, leave early Sunday morning. So right away the gears were turning in her head. She was like, okay, well, what kind of food do you want? I was like, oh, yeah.
Immediately, what do you want me to cook for you?
She's like making the grocery list in her head. Okay, I gotta buy vermicelli noodles and shrimp.
You want all the Vietnamese food.
I want all the Vietnamese food, and that's comfort to me. That's love. And I was like, oh yeah. And at first I was like, no, Mom, it's okay. But then via text, I was like, okay, well, this is what I want, woman. These are the bullet points. But we tried to make so the fondest Vietnamese dish in my heart is shrimp spring rolls, which it doesn't require cooking per se, but there's a lot of finagling and coordination time.
Yeah, it's a very delicate process. You have
Right.
to be precise and nimble.
It's like baking. We tried it once. It was ourselves. It didn't go super well.
The taste was good,
Yeah.
but the assembly was sort of a mess.
The process was extremely difficult
It was-
as first timers.
Yeah,
as
totally.
Noobs.
I had such a new appreciation
Yeah.
for ordering spring rolls because it's an appetizer when
Yeah.
you go out.
Yeah.
So you're like, this is just a little appetizer.
Yeah.
They're hecka labor intensive and
Yes.
skilled. You have to be skilled to do it
Yes.
correctly and well.
Yeah. And that you go to a Vietnamese restaurant and it's like $8-9 for 2 rolls, and you're like, wow, this is heck expensive. But after attempting and for the most part failing on some level with about 10% of success, I was like, okay, we get it. Yeah.
Take my money.
Yeah. So I demanded on my preference sheet. That's for you below deck viewers.
Yeah.
Best reality show ever. I said, Mom, I would like you to teach my wife how to make shrimp spring rolls.
That's me.
Yeah. Hi, honey. Oh, you're here? I'm here. We're married. But I said, I want you to teach my lady friend, my special friend, how to make shrimp spring rolls. And she was like, cool.
I've cooked with your mom when we've gone down before.
Yeah.
But not Vietnamese.
Right.
Or she just gives me the really simple things like chop this vegetable.
Yeah. Well, she has like 14 things going on.
Right.
And so she gives you a simple task. Like how you had me spoon cashews into sandwich bags today.
So she trusts me just about as much as I trust you.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
The easy, the simple, the menial, if you will. So I said I would like. Not only would you be able to replicate that in our home, when I desire shrimp spring rolls, but as a bonding thing, food, cooking, it's
Food is the best bonding experience.
Yeah.
Both preparing and then sitting down and enjoying it together.
yeah, absolutely. So I'm hoping you guys will have a good time, and finally she'll love you, and finally, more importantly, finally she'll love me, honey. After 45 years of disappointing her, let's be honest. Just kidding. Another thing I want to do when we're down there is like take you to my old haunts. What made me a man? And so I'm going to take you to the convenience store where my stepsister got pinched for stealing gum. Okay. Like, we were young. We were dumb. we weren't throwing aerosol spray cans onto the sidewalk. But, well,
she might have been.
She got caught. She might be right now, actually, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to take you to my middle school,
Okay.
Bernardo Heights Middle School, where I played Kaniki in the 1993 production of Grease.
Aww. Will you sing for me while we're there? Like, as we pass by, I want you to sing a Kaneki line.
Yes.
Or say a line that you...
Yes. The auditorium will be closed, but I'll just hop up on the brick wall and put on a leather jacket and roll up, peg my jeans, if you will, and sing Greased Lightning to you. I'll take you to the hill behind the pizza place that Rick Salazar worked at, where I first got high.
Oh,
It was very special.
Oh, honey.
I know. I don't share this with many girls. I've never shared this with anyone. But it was very special. And I pretended I got high.
Oh, you didn't know how to inhale.
Well, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But I was like, well, I'm going to pretend like I'm high. Because there's a saying that you don't feel it on your first time. Or you don't get high. Probably because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. If it's like something you're putting in your mouth, you don't take enough of it. Or if it's something you're smoking, you don't know how to inhale it to like actually get it down into your lungs.
Right. Amateur.
Okay.
But yeah, this is the dirt hill behind the pizza place Rick Salazar worked at, where I hung out with Jay Suh and Brandon Mabini, and we smoked out of a bong.
Oh.
And I pretended I was high, like, I'm high, hee, ha. Cracked a few jokes, just like I am right now, honey. I'm high right now.
No difference.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to take you to one of my most important jobs is a video vault. I worked at a video store where we rented VHS tapes. Remember that, kids?
The notorious video vaults.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, it's now a bank.
Or
a coffee place.
Lame.
It was a bank at one point, and it might be a coffee place now. But yeah, we had an adult section where you had to walk into a door.
Were there like beads hanging that you?
No, it was a door.
Oh,
See, we
okay.
didn't have beads. We had a door because beads, like, you can still look past beads. Like, oh, I'm 11 years old. I just threw aside a can of
Silly string.
Silly-string.
There you go.
Yeah. I can see past these beads, and I can see all that
Well, it's okay to get a peek.
mature.
Give a little peek, why don't you?
But we had a door. It was like a bedroom. And I remember watching men walk through that door, and I was like, whoa. He. I see you, Curtis Terry. Okay. And then I'm going to take you to where they shot Top Gun.
You are.
Yeah. It's super close to my mom's house, Miramar
Yay.
Air Base.
Will Tom Cruise be there?
Yes. And I'm going to say, honey, this is where Tom became an operating Phaeton level 9. Okay. This is where he crossed the paths with L. Ron. Okay. So we ate a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. And honey, what does the Taco Bell Mexican pizza mean to you in your life?
It's very special.
Why?
Actually, well, Taco Bell has like been a lifelong favorite fast food for me.
Yes.
And I have ordered the Mexican pizza off and on throughout the years. It was never my go-to.
Yeah.
But I definitely had it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I was very sad when they discontinued it.
Right. And this was 2-3 years ago. They discontinued it. I've never had it. I hate Taco Bell.
This is where our love diverges.
Yet I've spent thousands of dollars at Taco Bell over the years since I was a young man. But I never had the Mexican pizza. Have you had the enchilito?
I don't think so.
Okay, they recently brought that back. But the main difference between the current Mexican pizza and the past Mexican pizza, when you used to eat it, was the lack of green onions. There used to be green onions on it. There currently aren't green onions on it.
Oh. Is the shell different as well? I heard people complaining on the internet about it used to be flour and now it's corn, or vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
Something, the shell changed, I've heard.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure.
I also think it used to have a lot more fillings. Like, it used to be thicker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we got it and it was like, okay, this is good for 3,4 bites.
I wanted to stack 2 of them on top of each other.
Yeah.
With the new one.
Yeah.
So, like, double stack. Because it wasn't a lot.
No. And they're $5 each. They're $4.99.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like, well, initially we were gonna each get one, but I was like, at $5 each.
And you hate Taco Bell.
I hate Taco Bell.
Every time you eat even a bite of Taco Bell, you regret it.
Well, they have the value menu, which they have items that are nearing $3. Like, what the fuck kind of value is a $3 item?
That's a value these days.
A value menu should be. Oh, is it because of Putin's price hike or
Biden's inflation?
Joe Biden's inflation. But I feel this is personal memo. I feel like a value menu, there shouldn't be anything over $2. And if there is, it should be 2 for $3.50 or 2 for $4.
Yeah.
But like Taco Bell's value menu has burritos approaching the $3 mark. Okay, that's not a quote unquote value.
Like, what is this, El Noviero?
Yeah, which the Lewises love, right?
Yeah.
But it should be 99 cents, tops $1.99, and then if you want to get away with the 2 for $4, 2 for $4.50, 2 for $5.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, but things near the $3 mark, it's not a value. Just put it on your regular menu.
You're not fooling us.
Right. So we got the Mexican pizza. I had a couple bites of your one.
Lennox had a quarter of it. He thought it looked good, so I was like, "Here, take a quarter of it." So I ate half. You ate it. It was like a circle with cut into quarters.
Yeah.
So 4 little triangles. You ate one. Lennox ate one, and I ate the other half.
And oop.
Okay. The Mexican pizza is described as, from TacoBell.com, seasoned beef and refried beans between 2 Mexican pizza shells with Mexican pizza sauce, 3 cheese blend, and tomatoes on top. We got it to go. I picked it up. We ate it here at our dining room table. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections. Did it take you back, honey, to a young Carolyn Nicholas Fisher?
I loved it. I'm happy with it. I wish it was more full, more bursting at the seams.
Yes.
But as far as the shell being different, possibly. I think I like it either way, so I didn't care about that. It was delicious.
Yeah.
I loved it. Lennox liked it.
Yeah.
I would love to have it again.
Yeah.
$5 is kind of steep, though.
Yeah. For a couple bites.
How did you like it?
I was expecting to hate it. I almost wanted to hate it. Like when you hear about a movie and you go into the movie thinking this movie's gonna suck. I hate this movie. Worst movie ever. Before you even watch 1 minute of celluloid. Because I don't like Taco Bell. Like on the occasions when we get Taco Bell, I don't get anything. I starve, okay? I'm skull and bones over here. You dive in. Luna loves her bean burritos, although she changed that to bean and rice burritos. Lennox loves his bean burritos, plain, only beans, maybe some chips. But I don't get anything, and I live with what we have in our cupboard, and I starve. But I gotta say, when I took a bite, and I already had made up my mind. I'm just a dude out here looking for confirmation bias, honey. But when I took a bite of the Mexicano pizza, I was like, this is good.
Yes.
I dug it. And so, like, the beef, the beans, the tomatoes, the cheese, you can get that on 900 Taco Bell items. But the differentiator came with the 2 Mexican pizza shells. Like, you can't get that on another item.
Definitely. And now that you're saying this, I know why you liked it. Because you like texture and crunch.
Yeah.
And everything at Taco Bell is very, like, soft.
Yes.
And it just, like, all melds together in a gooey form.
And there isn't much flavor. There isn't much differentiation between the rice and the ground beef. Let's be honest.
And it's not, the Mexican pizza, other than the crunchy shell, there's just, like, the ingredients just work together. Yeah. There is some taste to it and some flavor.
Yeah. Well, the Mexican pizza sauce, whatever that means.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I'm looking at TacoBell.com.
It's the secret sauce.
Mexican pizza sauce. I think it's just pizza sauce, like a tomato, plain pizza.
Oh, really? You don't think it's like a taco sauce sort of thing?
Oh, like regular pizza sauce with some...
I assumed it was just like their taco packets, their sauce packets that they opened in... Or the red sauce that's in their burritos.
Yeah. Maybe it's that.
That's what I assumed.
It's definitely not the Diablo sauce. Is it the hot or the mild?
It's the medium.
The pizza shells were good.
Yeah.
And like they were super crunchy, and they reminded me of like really good tortilla chips. And it's essentially a large, round, thick tortilla chip with a little bit of grease going on. And that's what made the Mexicano pizza good. Everything else is normal Taco Bell, whatever. But the shells were something different, unique. You can't get it in any other Taco Bell menu item. So that's what put it over the top for me. I was like, this is good.
You know, those shells are really good. And I don't know if they're the same as their tostada shells, or one's corn, one's flour. Yeah. I like their tostadas too. Their chips suck. That's why I don't like their nachos.
Lennox
likes I don't like getting their chips. Yeah. And it was not the same. It was a different type.
Correct. Yeah. Their chips are take it or leave it. But the pizza shells, what are the Mexican pizza shells, whatever that means. I thought put it in a different league. Different ball game, so I super enjoyed it. Will I ever desire them again in my life? No, but
I want it right now.
Will I ever order them? I think I'll stick to my nothing from Taco Bell. $5 for a couple bites. But they were good, and I enjoyed them. But what about the Mexican pizza part, honey? Why do they have to say Mexicano? Why not Taco Bell pizza?
Oh, Taco Bell pizza is a good name.
Yeah, TBP. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're into acronyms. But I think Mexican pizza is cultural appropriation and racist. So I'm going to tweet at them. Okay. Hopefully get them canceled. I have a few hashtags, honey. Okay. That I've formulated here. Let me know what you think of them. Okay, so hashtag crack the bell. So this is a reference to the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, which might be a reach for most people.
No, that's fantastic.
I know it's fantastic, but most people aren't up on American history. This isn't this won't play on HuffingtonPost.com. Okay. It's a little bit of a stretch because you got to know history. You got to know about Philly. Philadelphia, you got to know about the Cracked Bell. It's a long way to go to cancel a giant fast food conglomerate, but I like hashtag Crack the Bell. I also like. Do you remember when they had that dog? Like
Yeah,
yo
the
quiero,
Chihuahua.
Yeah, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Of course.
Which was racist in itself. Okay?
What?
This dogs can't speak, and they can't speak Spanish, so to have him speaking English in a Hispanic accent, what the hell was that advertising campaign about?
Are Chihuahuas from Mexico? Why are they associated with like Mexican culture?
You know what? The dog at Target,
Yeah,
like that white dog.
yeah.
What the hell's up with that? And then Budweiser had a dog for a while. Dogs in advertising.
Everyone loves dogs.
Yes, but to make them your mascot, very odd. But so his or her, the Chihuahua signature line was "Yo quiero Taco Bell."
Yeah.
So this hashtag "Yo quiero less prejudice." It's long.
Yeah. It
And
doesn't
then-
rhyme. It doesn't
yeah.
flow.
Yeah. Spud McKenzie was Bud Light. That was the dog I was thinking of. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. I'm old. You're young. I send you screenshots of songs that I'm listening to on Spotify, and 9 times out of 10, you don't know. Like Nene. Okay, maybe Nene, but Nene Cherry Buffalo Stance. You were like, no, and I thought, oh, that was the jam.
Who's that Jody person you've been listening to?
Jody Wadley, dude. She embodied 80s R&B pop. Like I've been to Spotify, I've been to YouTube Music, and I've been to Amazon Music, and I always check the free level, the free tier, because I'm not out here trying to pay $9.99
No.
a month. Mexican pizzas are $4.99.
That's 2 Mexican pizzas a month.
Right. And Mexican pizza can be consumed in 20 seconds. But I go to all these music services and I check what's your Jody Watley selection on the free tier and what's your Bananarama selection. And more often than not, they're very disappointing. Bananarama, Cruel Summer, such a good song. And that's what DJ Montague was playing when we were in Nevada City, honey.
I remember.
At the club.
Now that song I know.
You were dancing.
Heck yeah.
So hashtag Crack the Bell, hashtag Yo quiero less prejudice. And then I thought, it's fast food. Taco Bell's fast food. And then fast fashion, like Zara.
Oh, yeah.
Uniqlo.
Sheen.
Which may be pronounced Shein or Shine. But I thought, hashtag fast racism. No? Okay.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. That's the best of the 3. All right, I'll hop on there, and then hopefully 4 people on Twitter will hop on hashtag fast racism, and then we'll cancel Taco Bell.
While you're at it, can you get us some coupons for free Mexican pizzas?
Yes.
Yay.
Yes. $5 is a lot.
It is.
For a little... It seems like a side item or an appetizer. Going back to Vietnamese spring rolls, which was 35 minutes ago. Alrighty. Well, are we done, honey?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we're done. That's the end of the program. But Mexican pizza, I dug it. I wanted to hate it. I still kind of hate it because I'm like, well, I was wrong hating it before I tried it.
You hate being wrong.
Yeah. I'm 100% right. Except when I'm wrong. But Mexican pizza, I dug it. I don't want it again. Even when you, Lennox and Luna, when you guys get Taco Bell and I go pick it up because I love you and this is my family and I do things that sometimes that I don't want to. I'm not going to get the Mexican pizza. I think it's the $5 price tag.
Yeah.
I'll never desire it again or crave it. I'll have a bite if you get one. Yeah, it's a good time. Alrighty, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate and share. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Helix Mattress. We don't have a promo code for Helix Mattress. I heard that on the Doughboys. Goodbye, my podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have said my mom criticized me. And she does. But she does it. Her intentions are good. And I've fallen short of her enormous expectations. And the criticism, okay, may have had an effect when I was 22. But now that I'm 26, okay, 45. Okay, Mom. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye. What are we eating?
And oop.
Ooh, we got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer. And oop.
Hi, everyone. This is us eating Mexican pizza and Taco Bell. Lennox is with us. Enjoy.
Did you get churro?
Oh,
Cinnamon twists.
you got Cinny Twists.
Oh.
You like those, yeah?
Yeah.
Here,
Sure.
one fell down.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good. And your 2 burritos.
You got the most food.
And the star of the show.
Oh, shoot.
Is that?
It's called a Mexican pizza. Do you want a bite?
Sure.
How exciting. Oh, she's beautiful.
Okay, never mind.
You don't want it?
What is
Good.
It has meat, tomatoes, cheese, sauce.
that?
You can have a bite if you wish.
He's offended by it. Mexican pizza. Cultural appropriation, am I right, Lane?
No.
You want a bite, Sid?
No.
What if it was called the Latin X pizza?
Okay.
Oh, they cut it in fours, but
Yeah, but
Sort
they're
of.
not really
Right.
coming apart. Uh-oh. I was making a mess.
Is that all the food you got?
I got a taco.
That was
Good.
pretty good. Though.
It's good. Have a bite.
I like that.
It's so good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh,
I like that.
it's good, huh? They say the
That's
shell
really good.
changed,
Mm.
right?
That's actually really good.
You want a little more?
No.
Did the
I like
shell
food.
change or did you change?
It's been a while since I had the old one.
Wait.
Probably like 4 years or something. Maybe longer. Yummy.
These are weird. I don't like them.
You don't like them?
And I like them.
Oh. Good.
The
What'd you-
best part about this is the pizza crust or whatever. It's like soft.
I like the shell.
It's soft yet crunchy.
Yeah.
Is it a shell or a pizza crust? Oh wait.
What'd you do at your friend's house?
Kind of just hung out. We're hanging out.
You guys went to Target last night again?
Yeah, we got food. We tried to do a coconut toast experiment.
What is that?
Which experiment?
Coke and Mentos.
Oh.
But
Oh
we
my
only got
gosh.
one Coke and we put the thing in and he didn't close it quick enough. So it was kind of a waste.
What happened?
Oh, cool.
That's old, right? Like, you put a Mentos in Coke and then it...
Yeah.
It didn't do that?
Well, it did, but he didn't close it because you're supposed to close it and then shake it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was good.
You don't remember that, babe? That was huge, like, 15 years ago. I mean, quote unquote.
I heard of
huge.
it, but I forgot, like,
The early days
specifics.
of YouTube.
15 years ago?
do you want to bite of my taco?
Man, Unspeakable was doing that 5 years ago.
Classic Taco Bell taco.
Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Bean burrito, only beans.
Yep.
Taco mushroom.
I would take that. Is the because there's two surfaces in the Mexican pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the same?
I'm not sure. No, I think
Or not?
I'm not sure. I was gonna make a guess, but I have no idea.
You're not sure.
We should have gotten 3.
Dude.
You want a bite of pintos and cheese? It's basically the inside of a bean burrito, huh?
They're the same. Seasoned beef and refried beans between 2 Mexican pizza shells with Mexican pizza
Beef
sauce.
and beans and sauce. And then on top they put the tomatoes.
Mexican pizza sauce, 3 cheese blend, and tomatoes on top. The crust or the shells were like good, like tortilla chips or something.
Yeah.
It's mukbang.
Yeah.
You want a bite of this, honey?
Is it ASMR or mukbang?
Both.
Tune in for more. Bringing in double the clicks, double the audience.
I would love to have a mukbang channel.
Yep.
Let me get one then.
Do you remember how much those cost?
What? Heck, it's under $2. It's so light and crispy and airy.
Yep. They're kind of bland.
Not enough sugar and cinnamon for your liking?
Yep.
This tastes a little different than it used to. Oh, I'm so happy.
Did the pinto beans change or did you change?
Sugar.
Sugar.
I wish I got, like, my cart was over $30 at one point. And I wish, right now, like, I wish I had all those burritos. But then the other part of me is like, thank goodness I don't have all those burritos. You know what I'm saying, Len?
You're never happy when we eat Taco Bell.
You could just end the sentence with, you're never happy.
That's true.
Okay. Just kidding, Lennox. We're all friends. What time do you go to sleep?
2.
I was talking to your mom. Just kidding.
2:30.
What time did we go to sleep? 10?
I knew you were asleep because your phone went up to 100%. And then you woke up at 7 or something.
Do you want sauce on
I
your...
woke up at 7?
Well, that's when your phone was 96% at like 7, maybe 8.
I think it was late, yeah, because I was up. I was awake.
Mm.
You want sauce on your burrito?
No. Do you know who you're talking to? Alrighty.
Taco Bell makes me so happy.
And sad at the same time.
I don't
No.
have nacho fries.
Yeah.
It sucks. Why is that limited?
I'm gonna talk to Mr. Bell
To make it special. To make you miss it.
to make it a rage. To make people go crazy and get into fights over it when it comes back.
Why don't just have it the entire time? Because if people really love it, they'll just keep buying it. They'd make more money over the year.
Yeah. They'd make more money from our family, that's for sure.
Why don't you run CEO? Why don't you become CEO of Taco Bell?
When you grow up, do you want to own a Taco Bell franchise?
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Okay.
Is that a lot of money?
Will you give me free food? Yeah.
No. You have to pay for it.
Someone on the
You're paying.
internet described the Mexican pizza as crunchy wheezy.
What?
It's crunchy, like the pizza shells are crunchy, but there's like cheese, beans, meat, so it's chewy at the same time. I would agree.
I would agree too.
It's bland.
That's why I offered you the sauce.
What do you say?
This is bland.
That's what you want. Only beans. You say no onion,
No
sauce,
cheese.
no cheese.
The best part of the bean burrito is the red sauce.
Is it?
Is it
That's-
though?
Is it spicy?
No, it's not spicy. It's just wetness.
The flavor. It's red.
Red flavor.
Red flavor.
Should I make those those turkey meat roll-ups I was talking about?
Maybe later, lover.
Yeah.
What now?
Too bad you're not single.
What?
Their little sauce packets have little sayings on them. Didn't hear it from me.
What?
Marry me. Give this to a girl you like.
Mm.
Or boy.
Our boy. We don't discriminate.
No.
Or they them.
Frankie can give it to Mr. Kitty. Okay, time to
You can marry me to the
time to take
burrito.
out a spiral.
Because it's so good. Huh?
Time to party. We went grocery shopping, Lynn. Got all your favorites.
Pringles?
Stacks. We're gonna save these sauces, honey.
These are those Cheetos that we're eating at my friend's house. They're so good.
What flavor? Oh, we got you jalapeno cheaters. What flavor did you guys have?
I'll ignore those
It
sauces.
was like
for
spicy
animals.
hot Cheeto puffs.
Spicy hot Cheeto puffs. Were they the red bag? Or something?
I don't know.
So you guys didn't go to like In-N-Out or Jack in the Box?
No.
Did you ever find out who lives in that house exactly? His dad? His
Yeah, his dad, his mom, his brother, and his sister.
how old are his brother and sister?
His brother's sister's 15, his brother's 18.
Okay. Was it just the two of you at the house today when Vince picked you up?
Yeah. Well, no. His brother and sister were there.
4 beds, 2 baths.
Vince looked up his house. How many square feet? How many bedrooms?
Go get Dominic's address. So we
Kind of
can...
small. Is it small?
We have Dominic's address.
I asked him. He said he didn't know it.
Do you have it?
I have it.
How?
I thought you texted it to me a week or two ago when you guys were thinking about going over there. Because I looked to where it is on the map. I'll send it to you, honey.
Show me it.
I will.
Show him it.
We'll look at it on Zillow together.
Is it in Ridgeway?
Sure.
Hmm?
Is it in Bridgeway? It's over by, who's your friend who you went to his birthday party at the soccer field?
Chris?
I think it's over in that area.
I thought it was a lot farther.
I'm not sure. It might be.
Well, there's not that much farther you can go in West Sac. Hot Walk report?
What?
What did Lennox eat at Hot Walk? Just a chicken, an egg roll?
Oh yeah.
What's Hot Walk?
Chinese food
Rayleigh's.
inside the Rayleigh's grocery store. Delicious.
How long ago was that?
A few weeks ago.
Went to Aurelia's a few weeks ago.
We went and picked it up and brought it home.
Sure. Oh,
You don't remember that pod? We talked about it. Do you not subscribe?
no.
Can you brush that sugar into your hand and throw it away?
A sugar. Yes, please. Dee 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 dee. Just throw it in the bag then.
Can you brush that sugar?
The sugar?
Yeah.
That sugar.
It's by your tummy also.
It's not sugar. I don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
isn't it?
It's like 4 crystals of sugar.
So,
Taco Bell sugar ain't sugar. Ain't azúcar.
what now, Coach? Reading? Gym report?